So now I'm going to show how for each statement works in C Sharp. So let's first show you the example. So let's say we have an array of strings called names. Adam, Barry, and Charlie are the three strings in this array, and you can use for each statement string name in names. Right line name has name dot length characters. So let me just print this, run this. So you have, it shows the length by using the dot length method. Now, things to note about the for each statement is you can create any type that represents not only arrays of strings, you can create any type that represents multiple items like an array or collection but the programmer has to use the for each statement such that so the type must have three properties. So it should have a method called get enumerator that returns an object. So that type, for example, the string array, it should have get enumerator method. So if you go to the definition partial class string, somewhere here you should have the get enumerator method. So let's see. Okay, it's not here, but when you create a new method, when you create a new type, it has to have a get enumerator method. The returned object must have a property named current. So whatever is returned, that returned object must have a property named current and a method named moveNext. And the moveNext method must change the value of current, return true if there are more items to enumerate. So basically, if there are more items to enumerate, it should return true, and the current will be moved on to the next. So it will be changed to the next one, and it should return false if there are no more methods. So basically, internally, the compiler turns the for each statement in this example into something like this. So there are interfaces called IEnumerable and IEnumerable of type that formally define these rules, but technically the compiler does not require the type to implement these interfaces. The compiler turns the for each statement in the preceding example into something like the following pseudocode. IEnumerator E equals names.get enumerator. So this is a pseudocode, so this is not. So while E.moveNext, E is current, gets the current value. So E is returns, so it's the object returned from the get enumerator, and then so it performs the for operation on all the other items. So due to the use of an iterator, the variable declared in a for each statement cannot be used to modify the value of the current item. It means in a In a for each statement, you cannot modify the variable inside the for each loop. So you cannot change the current value using a variable inside the for each loop.